YouTube, we are back with another Pokemon Go video. How hype are you guys right now? Seriously, we keep getting these insane just leaks right now. It just dropped in New Zealand and Australia yesterday, so we're gonna definitely be getting a lot more leaks in the next few days here. But this is a 8-minute, completely purely gameplay of Pokemon Go. So we're gonna do a little review over what's going on here, as you guys get to see what I get to see here. So this is going to be the very beginning where you start. It's basically just like any other Pokemon game. You start off, you pick it with your boy or girl. You can customize your character, hair color, hairstyles, all that stuff. I'm sure this is just the basics for now, so I'm sure all this later will be changed and all that stuff. But you get to choose your hat. I mean, you get to choose character customization, which Pokemon isn't really known for character customization, so this is kind of a cool thing that they're adding to the game. I know that they added character customization in one or two of the Pokemon games, I believe. I haven't really, like I said, if you guys know anything about me, I haven't played any of the newer Pokemon games. I'm more of an old school Pokemon guy. So yeah, this is just showing off character customization, the basics. So now that you choose your nickname, and now you're in the world. So this is actual gameplay footage from Pokemon Go. So I'm playing it on the app. So this is their Pokedex, where you can look, or this is their menu where you can look at all the information. So they have items, Pokedex, Pokemon. So his Pokedex just shows Bulbasaur, which doesn't actually show that he's caught Bulbasaur or anything like that. So it's empty. There's eggs, which obviously will hatch into Pokemon after steps, just like in the real game, which is kind of a cool concept, obviously. So he's walking up to a gym space. So this is welcome to gym battles. Basically, since he's the first person to walk into this gym space, he becomes the gym leader. And then it asks him to join a team. I guess there's 3 teams. They didn't announce that before. They originally only were saying there was going to be 2 teams. So there is going to be 3 teams, red, blue, and yellow, so representing the first 3 games. And then it just shows, okay, you want to deploy that Geodude to the gym? Well, yes, I do. So now he owns that gym, so it's his gym, and it also holds his Geodude. So he does not have that Geodude in his inventory anymore. So now, and this is just a normal place in the world. It kind of skips around a little bit, him walking. So he's at a giant rock stack, which is what they basically consider a kind of like a landmark in the game. They call them marts, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if that's what they're referring to in that situation, but you're going to be able to go up to him and you get Pokeballs, you get other items as well. So he runs into a Porygon. Now this is showing actual footage of what it looks like to be using the augmented reality version of it, catching Pokemon. So it is a little bit shaky, but that's definitely how it works. So it is augmented reality. It does have the ability to display Pokemon in the real world. We haven't obviously seen any, there's no video in here showing like people walking in front of it, anything like that, so we will see how that works eventually here. But augmented reality is pretty fantastic if you ask me. So this is the Porygon he caught. This is everything in English now, so it shows his 2 attacks. Thunderbolt's gonna be his strong attack, quick attack is his quick attack, obviously. And now he's walking down the street and he finds a Vulpix. He actually levels up before he sees the Vulpix. So he gets Great Balls. That's what he gets a reward for leveling up. So now he sees a wild Vulpix, and just like before, he's in the middle of the street. He can use the camera view, and he can toss a Pokeball at the Vulpix he sees right in front of him in the real world, which is pretty crazy, if you ask me. And obviously, he's not hitting the Pokemon. We're not 100% sure how the system works for catching Pokemon, but when you throw a ball, I believe it's like aiming accuracy and all this other stuff, but also the better the Pokemon, the lower chance you have of actually landing that Pokeball, and then them staying in the Pokeball, just like an actual game. So Pokemon caught, you get experience, you get a new Pokemon, you get extra experience, so you can catch multiple Pokemon. You can catch, 20 Vulpixes if you want, you can get experience like that, but you only keep one. Like, you're not going to have a bunch of just Vulpixes, so you'll keep one. So you'll only get extra XP when you catch it the first time. So now this is the not augmented reality version of catching a Pokemon, where it just has like a typical Pokemon background, and then you would throw a ball at it just like you would if it was augmented reality. I'm not sure when that's really going to be a situational thing. I guess maybe it probably takes less battery life from your phone, because it doesn't have to worry about using the API for your camera or anything like that. So that's pretty sweet if you were, if you have less battery life, but you still want to go catch some Pokemon. All right, so this is another mart, I believe. So he ran into a library, so he got some Pokeballs and some Great Balls from that library, and also whatever that, I believe that might have been a shard of some sort. I think he does go over it a little bit here. So then you see this is his gym, so that's the Geodude there. I think this is someone else. I think he made like a second account or something to go fight himself, basically. So this is his gym. He's using his Magnemite right now to fight that Geodude. So he's using the quick attacks, as you can see. He's just tapping really fast. It's not very effective, but it is doing damage to him. So that's his light attack, and then it looks like he actually loses. The Geodude actually kills the Magnemite. So in this game, there is no like Pokemon centers or anything like that from what we've seen. So that Magnemite, he can either use a revive on it, which I don't know why, but this is the Magnemite didn't actually die in his inventory, which I was told that it actually is supposed to die. So I'm not 100% sure how that works. Maybe that was just like a test, like a tutorial kind of situation where, because I mean he was fighting himself, which is kind of weird. So he does run into a wild Meowth. He is using the non-camera background, so as you can see the camera is switched off. He says it right there, you can change. So this footage is, and so you can change back and forth between it in real time. This footage, we don't know who the source is. It was an anonymous footage. Whoever it was, I'm sure they got banned for it, but they took off all the watermarks, which is I guess kind of nice for me. You can kind of still see them. They are a little light on there, but whoever it was obviously got banned. Not my problem. I mean, it wasn't I didn't break the NDA, so so Pokeballs, Great Balls, some more Pokeballs. He got that from a landmark. I'm just gonna call them landmarks because I believe that that's actually what they refer to as Pokemarts, but I'm not 100% sure. Now he gets Great Balls for walking a certain distance. I believe he's level 3 now, so he has Great Balls. Yep. So another landmark. They'll be named and stuff like that too. And if any of you guys have played Ingress, you understand how those work a little bit better than most people that'll be playing a Niantic game for the first time. So now he got an egg. So the egg is hatching, and it's just showing a hatching egg. And he's got a Poliwag. So the Poliwag, he gets 700 experience for hatching the egg. It goes into his Pokedex. It shows the HP, the water type. It showed the weight and height as well. He did run into a glitch where the menu wouldn't close, which obviously that's the whole point of beta, to be testing it. Not to be sharing it on the internet, but to be testing it. So he says that the Eevee is gone, which is weird because the Eevee just disappears. But then all of a sudden, once the map actually loads, you can see the Eevee shows back up there. So now he can interact with the Eevee, and I believe he's going to try and catch it. Like I said, using the not camera background, and looks like it was an easy catch for him. Toss the Pokeball, pew, catch him. Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all, yeah. So like I said, this is an 8-minute video, so it's coming up to a close here soon. But this is all the gameplay footage we have. This is a lot more than we've seen in the past. This is a lot more than we've seen, which is great. So he's hatching another egg here, which I didn't actually watch this far into the video yet, so we'll both be surprised. Pika! So we got a Pikachu, pretty sweet. That was a terrible Pikachu impression, I'm sorry. So I just wanted to go over this video. So it shows the evolution shards, so each Pokemon needs a certain amount of evolution shards, which you can get from battling, and get them at shops and stuff like that. So the more shards you have, the more you can, you need like 100 shards to evolve a Magikarp, which is stupid. But like I think it just showed Pikachu needed a certain amount to evolve. Each Pokemon will have a different amount that you will need to collect and use on that Pokemon to evolve them. That is something that they released pretty recently, so that's pretty sweet. So if you guys are interested in the game, you're getting a lot more information now than we've seen in a long time. Wild Ekans appears, and so Ekans has CP of 60. So he threw the ball, missed. And then I think he actually catches it this time, which is pretty cool. So I haven't seen any Pokemon like escape the ball, so I'm not sure if maybe if you don't hit it and it doesn't actually land, then I guess you don't have any chance. So it's kind of like a Pokemon breaking out of a ball, I guess. I wanted to see the Pikachu shards really quick. All right, so it looks like for Pikachu to evolve, he only needs 4 shards. So evolution shards is 1 out, and it says collect 3 more. So he must have a really simple evolution. But I did hear that for some reason Magikarp had 100 shards to level to Gyarados, which Hey, who knows if someone wants to spend that much time evolving their Magikarp into a Gyarados. All right, guys. Well, I'm DemonWaffle. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Come join us. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this.